After refusing player option with the Yankees on Monday, Yankees will make qualification offer to Anthony Rizzo. The Yankees are expected to make a one-year qualifying offer of $19.65 million to first baseman Anthony Rizzo, tweets John Heyman of the New York Post. Qualifying offers expire on Thursday of this week. Rizzo will have 10 days to assess interest in the league before determining whether to accept or decline your QO. If he accepts, he will be considered a free agent and thus cannot be traded until June 15, 2023, without his consent. If he rejects the QO, he'll become a free agent, but he'll be tied to draft pick compensation, meaning a new team would need to deliver a picks in next summer's draft to sign him. For Rizzo, turning down his $16 million player option was a straightforward decision, even if he hopes to stay in the Bronx. Declining the option put the onus on the team to make that offer, which represents a $3.65 million increase over what he would have earned exercising the player's option. And, if the team unexpectedly chose not to feature a QO, he would certainly have managed to earn more than the year and the $16 million worth of his free agent player option with no draft restrictions. Likewise, it's an obvious call for the Yankees to make. Rizzo hit .224/0.338/0.480 and tied 32 home runs in just 548 games for the Yankees last season. That .224 average was obviously a little south of the league's .243 average, but Rizzo's walk rate and power were much better than the average for a big league hitter. Do you agree with the way Rizzo used to value himself in the Yankees cast? Or should Rizzo look for new areas? Leave your opinion in the comments. Rizzo also achieved an above-average 18.4% strikeout rate, and with some limitations on field changes in 2023, it stands to reason that Rizzo could see a few more solo players breaking through the right side of the field to help him find a few more singles and increase that average next year. Based on Rizzo's 2022 production, the Yankees would certainly be pleased to have him accept and return with a slightly higher pay rate. Rizzo found a 2-year, $32 million contract with a disable/player option in free agency last offseason, and that came on the heels of a .248/0.344/0.440 campaign that was noticeably less productive than his 2022 campaign. Season. Granted, he'll now have an OQ to fight with and he's a year older, but he can still turn the offer into a new 2-year contract with the Yanks that might maybe be below the OQ rate, but a little above the prices. $16 million he would have earned otherwise. Teams may well be reluctant to part with a draft pick, or picks, to sign a first baseman contract for a contract starting with his 33-year season, but the aforementioned 10-day window will give Rizzo and their representatives the chance to determine how receptive other teams might be to such an arrangement. At the very least, Rizzo's decision to decline his $16 million player option has earned him the opportunity to secure an additional $3.65 million in 2023. So you don't miss the daily notifications of the New York Yankees, subscribe and activate the bell and stay on top of all the updates.